Here we go now.
Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. Make sure you like the video. Make sure that you are subscribed. It is a subscribers only live chat. And make sure you turn on your notifications because you just never know when we're going to go live, especially when we have breaking news. Not another Real Housewives of Potomac star arrested. We have to get into some of the details, but before we do that, let me just transfer over my favorite photo that I just created for this live. Yes, come on now, come on. And I had to get the other video footage of Mia Thornton's reaction to Wendy Asefo getting arrested. How the tables have turned. Just saying. CC Mama says, hold on. CC Mama says, I clicked so fast. You hurt a finger? Poor CC Mama. She says, I clicked so fast, I hurt my finger. It's okay. It's all right. I'm here. This is why I didn't go live immediately. I was making sure I got all my details together. Okay. Nisi said, this is definitely breaking news. I was just like, wait a minute. This can't. I don't believe everything until I look it up myself. And Fox 5 Atlanta is reporting on this. You remember, Mia recently moved to Atlanta. Everyone's saying that she was vying to be on Real Housewives of Atlanta after up and hightailing it out of Potomac. I also find it interesting during BravoCon, when Giselle was asked about who she would want to return, and she was giving the options of Charisse, Mia Thornton, and Candace Dillard-Bassett. She said Charisse should come back full time. That's not happening. I like Charisse too, but I met her. I like her, but no. And then she said Mia could return as a friend, and she says no to Candace. Well, it looks like Mia might be in jail. Okay, it might not be that deep. So let me get into it before we get into everything else, okay? Shout out to everyone that's in the chat. We appreciate you guys being here. Feel free to like the video. This will push it out. This will help us grow our community. We are celebrating 555,000 subscribers. We just hit it today, y'all. Yes. Kyla says Jizzy knew. Jizzy knew? Okay, maybe. I know, not another RHOP arrest. I was about to go meditate, but I said, let me do this first, and then I'll meditate after this. So we won't be here long. If you're a member of the channel, I've already dropped the call-in link for our members to call in and share their thoughts on the news that Mia Thornton, formerly of the Real Housewives of Potomac, was arrested for apparently larceny. Okay, let me get into the details. I will repeat depending, because I know this is breaking news and some of you are just getting here. But shout out to our friends over at Fox 5 Atlanta. They report this. They said Mia Thornton, a police report obtained by Fox 5's Tyler Fingert, shows officers were searching for Fields Thornton, who recently moved to Atlanta after she allegedly stole furniture from a furnished rental condo when she moved out. First of all, if you remember Mia on Real Housewives of Potomac, do you remember she moved? It felt like she moved constantly too. What in the Meredith Marks is going on? So apparently she must have had some sort of rental, and she took the furniture with her. Who does that? If you didn't, and mind you, she couldn't have been living there that long. You know, sometimes if you live somewhere long, that you kind of forget, like, oh wait, no, this came with the apartment. Because I remember in college, the apartment that I ended up renting came with some pieces of furniture, even though she said you could take it, but 4 years after college, you're not thinking about, oh, wait, this is not mine because it's been yours for the last 4 years. She hasn't been in Atlanta that long. So they said a police report obtained by Fox 5's Tyler Finkert shows officers were searching for Fields Thornton, Mia Thornton, who recently moved to Atlanta after she allegedly stole furniture from a furnished rental condo when she moved out. According to the report, Fields Thornton moved out of a condo on October 28th and took $11,000 worth of furniture. So it wasn't IKEA, y'all. No shade to IKEA. $11,000 worth of furniture. That's not cheap. They said including she took the TV? A TV with her. The condo owner filed a report with police through a friend on November 6th saying Fields Thornton moved out in the middle of the night without not in the middle of the night. Not in the middle of the night. Oh my goodness. I can't. I'm getting all this information with you guys, okay? So they're accusing Mia Thornton, formerly of the Real Housewives of Potomac, of taking furniture in the value of $11,000, including a TV, from a rental property that she was renting in Atlanta, and apparently she snuck out in the middle of the night. Not snuck out in the middle of the night. Do you think on one side she thinks that she's doing this so that they will pick up the cameras and film her? No, girl, you gotta still be employed by the network. Hey Jude says $11,000 worth of furniture. So she knows she was stealing, allegedly. These are all allegations. She was arrested though. The condo owner filed a report with the police through a friend on November 6th saying that Fields Thornton, Mia Thornton, moved out in the middle of the night without notice. Fields Thornton was charged with larceny, officials said. She was arrested at the airport? Was she trying to hightail it back to Atlanta, back to Potomac? Okay. Wait a minute. She was arrested, and that's even more embarrassing to be arrested at the airport. She was arrested at Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport and booked into the Fulton County Jail on Wednesday. Body camera footage shows. Okay, I have the body camera footage. Y'all want to see it? Because it's kind of sad. It's sad. I'm wondering if we're going to see Wendy Acefo's body cam footage because remember they were trying to have that evidence suppressed. Okay, so this is some of the footage for those that are watching this on YouTube. You can see she doesn't look happy. She looks very sad. She's looking down. She's with the police officer. That police officer kind of fine. Is this the airport, y'all? Is this the airport where she was arrested? I can't remember. I mean, I've been to the Atlanta airport. Kind of looks like the airport, right? I don't know what the precinct looks like, but here she is again. She looked like a thief. I'm sorry. I mean, she's in all black. There's always been a little something funny about Mia. But wow, look at this. This is not the juvenile holding room. Why they put her in there? Did she lie about her age again? Did Mia lie about her age? She's like, I'm only 16. Excuse me? Okay, there's more. Okay, this photo particularly stood out to me. She looks very sad and pitiful. Yes, it's the airport. Thank you, guys, because I figured as much. I've been in the airport how many times? Nelson's laughing at me. I'm only 16. Why they put her in the juvenile detention area? So she looks very sad in this picture, though. I feel for her because has she ever been arrested before? Why do I feel like she has been arrested before? I don't recall. I don't want to assume. Can someone look that up for me? Has she been arrested before? For those that are just joining us, we're talking about former Real Housewives of Potomac star Mia Thornton was arrested for larceny. Apparently, she took $11,000 worth of furniture from a rental property that she was renting in Atlanta, and she was arrested at the Atlanta airport. That was a mouthful. She said that too. So she looks so pitiful in this holding cell. I mean, the holding cell, that's not I guess not a cell. That's more like a room. But she looks so pitiful. She looks like, what did I do with my life? This is, this is the one. This is the picture with the cuffs on her. You got to squint so you can see the cuffs. Her hands are behind her back. That's Mia Thornton. This is the body cam screenshots. I don't have the footage yet because this is breaking news. If we get the footage, I will upload the footage and come back to you guys. But this is breaking news. She was arrested today. Apparently, she was trying to break out of Atlanta and head somewhere. I don't know where she was going to, but she got arrested at the airport. And she moved out overnight. Did she break up with Bobby V? Because you know she was dating Bobby V. Hence why she was still in Atlanta. Right? So this is the body cam footage. This is her arrested. This is with her hands behind her back in handcuffs. This is her in the juvenile detention area because she says, I'm only 16. And then this is her going. She looked real suspect here. Like she's ready for Orange is the New Black in this photo. I'm sorry. And look, I'm going heavy on Mia because you saw what she said about Wendy. And look, I'm not saying what Wendy did was right either, but what I'm saying is this woman didn't have any sort of just any sort of grace for Wendy. Literally in the same breath, she was doing a live with reality TV rundown. And she was talking about how Wendy had reached out to her and looked, and gave her uplifting words. And then in the same breath, she was like, I can't believe she got arrested, Miss 4 degrees. I have the footage to remind you. Let me show you the footage.
She just messaged me a couple days ago. She's one of the only ones who is like, I'm so proud. What she said was, God has you covered. Right? So I need a second because
I get it.
I opened my phone. I had no idea it was even going on. And I'm like, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm very, very shocked because I felt Miss 4 degrees had it together. Okay? I thought she had it together.
Really? What did Candace say the other day? Karma never misses. So that stood out in my mind as soon as I was preparing to go live and report on this. That stood out in my mind. I said I have to go find the video. I had to find, and thank God I was able to find the video so quickly. We will revisit it. For those that are just joining us, Mia Thornton, formerly of the Real Housewives of Potomac, was arrested for larceny. Apparently, she took $11,000 worth of furniture in an apartment that she was renting in Atlanta. So the owner of the condo, rightfully so, you can't even be mad at the condo owner. You're like, you took $11,000 worth of my furniture and the TV? And the TV? So Mia got arrested. This is screenshots from the body cam footage. I don't have the video yet because I wonder if she said anything. Hopefully she was silent. She got arrested at the airport, the Atlanta airport. So where was she headed to? She's bi-coastal. She's probably heading back to Potomac. And for those that don't get the joke, it's a joke. I know what bi-coastal means. She doesn't. Oh, damn. Look. Hold on. Let me pull out the violin. Hold on. Let me pull out the violin. Okay. Lord have mercy. Okay. Okay. Let me give you the finish this up. So, reminder for those that are just joining us, according to Fox 5 Atlanta, they said, according to the report, Mia Thornton moved out of a condo on October 28th and took $11,000 worth of furniture, including a TV, with her. The condo owner filed a report with police through a friend on November 6th, saying that Mia Thornton moved out in the middle of the night without notice. But she was just arrested today, November 19th. They said that Mia Thornton was charged with larceny. Officials said she was arrested at the Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport and booked into the Fulton County Jail on Wednesday, body camera footage shows. They remind us that Mia Thornton announced on Instagram that she was leaving RHOP and moving to Atlanta. She appeared in 4 seasons. Damn, she was on 4 seasons? The Bravo reality show before she was starting a, quote, new chapter in her life. This new chapter is already full of exciting opportunities, and I can't wait to take you along for the ride. Big things are coming, she wrote on Instagram. Her Instagram bio says that she founded a company called the House of Mia Moore. That's a new business because we know what that's from, which, according to the website, was created to help women build companies and own, not just manage. Fox 5 has reached out to Mia Thornton for comment. No word on. I'm assuming she has been bailed out. Did Bobby V come to bail her out? Alchemia says Fulton County don't play. Apparently. The Girls Inc. says she got arrested over furniture, $11,000 worth of furniture. So, I had to Google schmoogle. I was like, okay, what does this mean? What could this possibly mean for her? So under Georgia law, and this is just not having a full details on what she's been charged with, okay? So under Georgia law, theft is governed by several statutes. The primary one for this type of alleged taking is OCGA, statute 1682, theft by taking. A person commits the offense of theft by taking when unlawfully takes or being in lawful possession thereof unlawfully appropriates any property of another with the intention of depriving him of the property, regardless of the manner in which the property is taken or appropriated. The value of the property taken plays a key role in the classification, misdemeanor versus felony. For example, as noted by legal commentary, if the stolen property is valued at $1,500 or less, typically the charge remains a misdemeanor theft. We're talking about $11,000 though. If over that threshold, it could be felony theft. You remember what Ashley was singing? She's like, she's creating melodies, not felonies. So under the OCGA, statute 16812, the statute includes sentencing provisions that escalate with higher values. Example, property of $5,000 to, I'm frozen, $5,000 to $25,000. Mercury retrograde is hitting, y'all. Okay. So they said under the OCGA statute 16812, the statute includes sentencing provisions that escalate with higher values. Example, property between $5,000 and $25,000, etc. So applying it to this particular situation, based on what we are reporting in regards to this article of $11,000 of furniture was allegedly taken, the value, $11,000, is well above the typical misdemeanor thresholds. Example, $1,500, as we mentioned, under Georgia theft law. That suggests that the charge may be prosecuted as a felony theft by taking it under OCGA, statute 16812. And related sentencing statute 16812, given the value involved. If convicted, she could face felony penalties, imprisonment, fines, and other consequences under Georgia law. The exact sentence depends on the value, her criminal history, the property type, etc. Example, references for property less than $5,000 greater than $5,000 but less than $25,000, there can be significant prison terms. These are important details to note because based off of the amount that they are accusing her of stealing, $11,000, okay? Paige says, Kempire, your thumbnail of me is diabolical. What she said about Wendy was diabolical. You said that she was there for you and it was, was supporting you unlike the other women. And then you were sort of like not missed 4 degrees getting arrested for something so silly and stupid. What did Candace just say? She says, karma never misses. And it seems like it came very quick for Mia Thornton. So, additionally, when someone is charged with theft, the prosecution must establish elements such as 1, property belongs to another, 2, accused took or appropriated it without consent, and 3, intent to deprive the owner of the property. So the property owner of this condo that she was renting in Atlanta is accusing her of moving out in the middle of the night and taking $11,000 worth of furniture, including the TV. Like, why would you? She has not lived in Atlanta that long, so you can't even say like, oh, I thought it was mine. You know what I mean? You could literally say like, oh, I thought it was mine because I've lived here for so long. She hasn't even lived there probably a year. So she took that furniture trying to trick out her new place. I guess allegedly, but these are all allegations, as Wendy said in BravoCon this weekend. These are just allegations. The fact pattern, moving out of a furnished condo allegedly without notice or returning furniture, may support the unlawful appropriation and intent to deprive elements. So the fair market value of the items at the time or place of theft is what matters for classification, not just original purchase price. So that's important to note as well. And I'm not sure if the $11,000 is just an accusation or the current value of the furniture that they're talking about. Regardless, was it your furniture? Was there an agreement? Do you have text messages to prove the owner said you can take the furniture? It sounds like the owner didn't even know that she was moving out, allegedly. Because again, we have to hear her side. Honestly, I don't care. Mia, because if this is your way of trying to get back on reality television, I don't need to hear your side that way. You can keep going to your Instagram or just in the court docs. We'll read your side. So being arrested and charged is one stage. The case must still be tried or resolved. Collateral consequences, felony record, employment issues, civil liability for restitution can be significant. The statute of limitations for a felony theft under OCGA statute 16-8-2, the statute of limitations is 4 years. For a misdemeanor, it's 2 years. But based off of the amount that she allegedly took, it's more than $1,500. So it sounds like this could be a felony. We shall see. Guys, you're just joining us. We're talking about the breaking news that former Real Housewives of Potomac star Mia Thornton was arrested at Atlanta airport today, apparently for larceny, taking over $11,000 in furniture from a rental that she was renting while in Atlanta. Let me just double check. Has she spoken about this on socials yet? Because she loved, I'm sure at some particular point she will go to her socials and react. Let me go. Hold on. Let me just double check, Mrs. Mia. And mind you, she has young kids. She has a kid that's old enough to see this on social media. When was the last time she posted? She posted a week ago. And she was in Atlanta. So she got arrested today, y'all. So let me just remind you what she had to say about Wendy after Wendy's arrest broke the internet.
She just messaged me a couple of days ago. She's one of the the only ones who is like, I'm so proud. What she said was, God has you covered. Right? So I need a second because
I get it.
I opened my phone. I had no idea it was even going on. And I'm like, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm very, very shocked. Because I felt Miss 4 Degrees had it together. Okay? I thought she had it together. I mean, isn't Eddie an attorney? For heaven's sakes, like what the fuck? Excuse my language. Can I not?
So that's what she said when Wendy was arrested. I wonder what she'll say now. As I said to you before, when Candace was talking about these arrests and Ashley reacting to, she said, karma never misses. I don't know if she included Mia in that. So that's all we have right now. Mia Thornton, formerly of Real Housewives of Potomac, was arrested for allegedly taking $11,000 worth of furniture from a rental that she was staying at in Atlanta. They said that she moved out in the middle of the night in October, and she got arrested today at the airport. Apparently, she was about to go get on a flight. I don't know where she was going, but she was about to get on the flight and got arrested. Ugh. There's a video on the gram. Thank you, Gigi. Let me see. Where's the video? Let me see. Is there a video on the gram? Let's see. Hold on. All right now I have are the body cam photos. I don't see any video on the gram in regards to this. Let me see. No, I don't see. But we did share with you guys some of the body cam footage, as you can see here. This is the body cam footage of her arrest. I'm sure she probably was quiet because everyone probably has learned from Karen Huger's situation not to say anything, not to say a word. Okay, if you're a member of the channel, I did drop the call link for those that want to react to this Mia Thornton arrest. I will drop the call link for the general audience. Let's get to 750 likes. I do have a couple of super chats that I want to read and say thank you for. Lauren, thank you for the super chat. She says, the house arrest wives of Potomac. Thank you, Lauren, for the super chat. Ali, thank you so much for the super chat. Ali says, was Mia talking bad about Wendy after Wendy's arrest? That's Holy Ghost fire. Ashley, watch out. Well, I played for you the clip. I played for you the clip of what she had to say about Wendy after her arrest, which is so interesting to me. Like, how do you compliment her as someone that actually reached out to you, unlike the other women, but at the same breath, you're like, oh, not Miss 4 Degrees. Gary, thank you so much for the super chat. Gary says, not Wendy being a varsity scammer and Mia being junior varsity. What is going on? We need a graphic with all the 3 RHOP prisoners with champagne flutes. We never got to see a mugshot of Karen, though. Right? I don't know, whatever Karen did, we never got a mugshot of Karen. Where's the Karen mugshot? Where's the Karen mugshot? That's what I want to know. Okay. So we can't do that yet. Kendra, thank you so much for the super chat. Kendra says, arrested at the world's busiest airport. Fix it, Jesus. That's why I said it has to be so embarrassing. And people know who you are. So that makes it even more embarrassing. It's one thing for a regular, schmegular person to get arrested. Candace, thank you so much for the super chat. Candace says, Ashley better be careful. Miss Melodies, not felonies. I mean, I'm not wishing arrest on anybody, especially people with young children at home. And Mia has young children at home. Nige, thank you so much for the super chat. Nige says, from owning the joint to in the joint. Shaking my head. Damn. You guys always are quick with it. Always quick with it. Kendra, thank you for another super chat. She says the footage is on Neighborhood Talks IG via chat. Thank you. Hold on. Let me take a look. Let me look that up. Hold on, y'all. The Neighborhood Talk. Let me see. Okay. Oh, wait. No, they do got it. Hold on. Do they? Is there sound?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Hold on. I want to be able to download it to my computer, though, so I could upload it to you guys here. While I'm doing that, I'm going to bring some people up that want to share their thoughts and opinions. But hold on. Let me record this. Please hold. Shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. Go follow them. You know, you could always rely on them to get us the tea. Hold on, y'all. Oh, it's 3 minutes, y'all. Ooh.
Relax for a second. Relax. Put your hands this way. Put your hands. Turn them inside the brain. This way. What's your way more comfortable? Okay. Let's.
Oh, she sounds pitiful, y'all.
That's fine. We'll go that way.
Is she crying?
Shit, so calm. I'm gonna lock on so you don't move on you, okay? When you get to the holding cell, I'll take them back off for you so you can relax with it, right? We'll probably be at our precinct for probably about 20 minutes or so I can finish doing my paperwork thing and we'll head out, okay? All right, brother. Okay. Go ahead this way.
We're going to play this again for you guys. I just want to... I'm recording it. This is live. This is breaking news, y'all. I mean, I would be crying too, y'all.
Is it possible to like call him?
What you want to call Bobby V?
Where, is he still in the airport?
No, you probably left him.
Okay. Yeah, where's Miss Call?
Yeah, I just want him to go put that furniture back. Like, this is enough is enough. Like, I have several emails. Whenever they tell me.
Oh, this is in the airport, y'all. I'm going to play this again for you guys. I'm just trying to record it so we can... I mean, at least she's not saying much.
precincts right now.
She took $11,000 worth of furniture from a condo she was renting. It's almost done, y'all. Okay. I just wanted to screen record it so I could bring it to you guys so we could watch it together. For those that are just joining us, we have breaking news that former Real Housewives of Potomac star Mia Thornton was arrested for larceny. $11,000 worth of furniture. Apparently she moved out in the middle of the night. This is what her landlord is accusing her of. Again, these are just allegations. These are just allegations. This is what Wendy said over the weekend. Adrian says, "Oh, you can't take the furniture, baby." I'm trying to give grace because I can understand if you lived in a place, let's say for a few years. Let's say you lived in a place that was furnished for like 5 years, and maybe you decide to move out, maybe not in the middle of the night. You decide to move out, and you're like, "Oh, I forgot that $5,000 couch wasn't mine." Okay, maybe not. Look, the more I think about it, I'm like, wait, maybe not. And plus, she hasn't been living there that long. All right. Let me upload this video for us. Let me just do that. Hold on. It's preparing, y'all. This is live. This is breaking news. When I decided to do this live, there was no video footage. But shout out to the Neighborhood Talk. For those that want to see it immediately, you can. But we're going to see it and watch it together. Okay? Okay, let me see what you guys are saying. Allie, thank you so much for being a member for 12 months. She said, Mia tried to board. TSA said, return the furniture. Why y'all got jokes today? Not TSA said, return the furniture. I can't. Dr. Omar, thank you so much. Not 4 degrees. Dr. Omar, do you really have 4 degrees? He says, she should have stayed anonymous like Bobby V. Are they still together? Not that I really care, but it makes me wonder if that's who she was referring to. Was she in the airport with someone? Because it sounds like she may have been in the airport with someone. All right, let me upload this photo. Thank you so much, Dr. Omar, and your 4 degrees. Thank you for the super chat. Guys, we're almost at 1,000 likes. We appreciate that. And we do have some members that are backstage that want to weigh in, but we're going to watch this video footage together first. So let me just upload the video footage first. Please and hold. Let me go into preview mode. Let me go here. And now let me upload this. All right. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And we're playing this under fair use. Let me go live.
If you want to, you gotta put your shoes on. Yes, ma'am.
So this is the body cam footage that you guys are watching right now of Mia Thornton being arrested at Atlanta's airport. They're a big international airport, the busiest airport, one of the busiest airports in the world, probably. Okay.
You want your hands, excuse me, you want your hands, hold on, relax a second, relax. You want your hands this way or you want your hands turn inside the ground? You want this way? What's your way more comfortable?
Oh, she sounds like she's crying, y'all.
Okay. Let's, okay, all right, that's fine. We'll go that way. Shit, y'all calling me. I'm gonna lock myself in the morning, okay? Get to the hotel.
Pause. Who's the fine police officer in front of her? Sorry. I'm sorry. Focus, Kempire. Who's that fine police officer in front of her? Muscles too? No, I'm sorry. Focus. Focus.
Okay. Get to the hotel. I'll take my call for you so you can relax a little bit, all right? We'll probably be at our precinct for probably about 20 minutes or so I can finish doing my paperwork thing, and then we'll head out, okay?
I mean, the amount of things that people say about the police, I have to say he's being very nice to her.
All right, bro. Okay.
Oh, he kind of fine. I'm sorry. But isn't he? Look at him. Look at that police officer, bald-headed and everything. Just saying. We rub our heads together. Shut up.
I think y'all get a little rough when y'all little. We need to figure the stuff y'all think of. Yeah, 8-10.
All right, bro, take care.
Did you mind get share that information for me?
I didn't go, I just had somebody else go out there and just give them the paperwork.
Is it possible to like call him? He has the storage key.
It's still got him, I mean,
What, is he still in the airport?
nah, you probably left it.
Yeah, where's his call?
Yeah, I just want him to go put that furniture back. Like, this is another.
Did she say put the furniture back? To put the furniture back? What does she mean? Girl, you took that furniture on October 20. Hold on, let me get the date right. You took the furniture on October 28th. He filed a report with the police on November 6th. It's now November 19th. She talking about put the furniture back. Is that going to be enough for them to drop the charges? Okay.
Yeah, I just want him to go put that furniture back. Like, this is another.
See, she said put the furniture back.
Yeah, where's his call?
Yeah, I just want him to go put that furniture back. Like, this is another about. Like, I have several emails. Whenever they tell me.
Damn it, this damn airport being loud. She says there were several emails. So look, y'all girl might be innocent. She might be innocent. I don't understand, but anyway, I want to hear her side. I gotta play this again, y'all. I'm sorry, because it seems like we're getting a confession. These are my confessions. She in Atlanta though. Sidebar: did you guys hear the story about Brian Michael Cox being sued by Usher for some sort of investment that he was supposed to be paid on, like $1 million investment? Brian Michael Cox came back out and said his 27-year friendship with Usher is not going to be affected by this. He's just a part of some of the people that were investing in this restaurant that never was. I gave you a quick recap on that story. Usher's suing for like $1 million of an investment that he put money into, and he was owed the money back, and he never got it. Anyway, more Atlanta news.
Did you mind get share that information for me?
She did say Gordon. Did you, by the way, share that information with Gordon? She did. Not Gordon getting you out of the mess again. Not Gordon getting you out of the mess again, Mia. And the way that you treated that man on Real Housewives of Potomac and weaponized his mental illness. I bet he's not mentally ill now. Now all of a sudden he's just fine now, huh? And someone said, Gordon, come get those kids. Those kids have probably been with him. I'll play that again. Hold on. We are investigating it, y'all. Come on.
All right, bro, take care.
Did you mind get share that information for me?
I didn't go, I just had somebody else go out there and just give them the paperwork.
Is it possible to like call him? He has the storage key.
It's still got him, I mean.
What?
So Gordon has the storage key? Is that what she just said? So you moved out of this place with furniture that does not belong to you. Furniture is worth $11,000 and you put it in storage somewhere? Was she... Are things over with between her and Bobby V too? Lord.
Is he still in the airport?
Nah, you probably left it.
Yeah,
Wait, so Gordon was at the airport? What was Gordon doing there? Was he there to pick her up? Help her? What was he flying with her?
where's his call?
Yeah, I just want him to go put that furniture back. Like, this another about where it has several emails. Whatever they
She says she wants to put the furniture back, but there's several emails. The several emails are confirming that they gave you $11,000 worth of furniture. I'm asking questions. Exactly. Where's your? Oh, Pageant Mommy says yes. It sounded like she said Gordon has the storage key of the with the furniture. So within the chat says, is he an accessory? I hope not.
All right, bro. All right.
Hold on. This is look. Are you Wendy's attorney? Oh, not Wendy's attorney. Are you Mia's attorney? Wendy. But this is a good scenario. Wendy Sunny says in the chat, maybe she removed the furniture and bought a better one. But don't you relay that information to the owner? You know what I mean? The owner makes it seem like she moved out in the middle of the night and said nothing. Just saying. But I mean, that's a good explanation. That'd be a good way. Like, oh, I did not mean to take your furniture. I moved out that furniture and moved good furniture in. I got to see these emails that she's talking about. You're going through the airport.
So we go straight down to that wall. My precinct's right there.
What time was this? Because the airport looks very empty. Luckily for her, right? So for those of you that are just joining us, we have breaking news that former Real Housewives of Potomac star Mia Thornton was arrested at Atlanta airport for allegedly stealing $11,000 worth of furniture in a condo that she was staying in Atlanta. You just saw video footage from our friends over at the Neighborhood Talk. Thank you for those of you. Thank you, Kendra, for letting me know that they posted the video footage. We only had the screenshots at the time that we went live. These were just some of the screenshots from her arrest. But one thing I will say, at least she didn't embarrass herself in the confession. In the body cam footage. But it does seem like she's confessing to some of it. But we shall see. You never know. The owner could drop the charges if she returns the furniture, and then this will be nothing, but still embarrassing. Because now we talk about it, and now you got a mugshot. I mean, if you guys had to rate the mugshot, though, the mugshot's not that bad. It looks pretty, right? Look right. You know that we will be talking about this on Radio Andy this week and on Potomac. You know the Potomac. I already know the Potomac Ladies Hotline. They are all, oh my God, girl. They're probably here right now. Hey, Giselle. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Angel. Hey, Kiarna. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Candace. All of them. Hey, regular Robin. They're all watching. They're all watching. Okay, let me get to the callers because I got to get out of here. Look, I haven't eaten dinner yet. Okay, if you remember the channel, I did drop the call-in link for you guys. We have over 1,000 likes, so I am going to drop the call-in link for the general audience as well. You guys have, please respect the timer. Just keep in mind our disclaimer. The opinions of the callers do not represent the opinions of myself, TheKempire LLC, or our sponsors. And anything that they say is alleged, and they agree to abide by our timer, to not use profanity or derogatory statements of any kind. Okay, so we will get to some quick calls. I just dropped the call link for you guys, and we have some members that are backstage members. I've dropped the call link on the community tab with this breaking news. I gotta hear what you guys have to say. Let's bring up Wendy. Wendy, we haven't seen you in a hot second. What's going on, Wendy?
I know Kempire, but I've been watching and listening and everything. So, because I've not been watching Potomac, and I'm sorry.
It's okay. You have to be sorry.
But this is getting too much. This is getting too much. Okay. Yeah. So is Mia trying to outshine Wendy or something? I don't know. I'm like, what is going on? And the karma, like Candace says, is a mug. Okay, it's coming for you. Because I'm like, and I'm talking about Ashley and all those people that were talking bad about Wendy. Don't be getting caught doing anything else. And next thing you know, you in jail too. And I'm just thinking, is she trying to get some extra attention because she's irrelevant? But other than that, that's all I gotta say.
Oh,
goodbye.
Thanks, Wendy. Bye. Not the Wendy Smith. Thanks, Wendy. All right, Duchess D is backstage. We're going to bring Duchess D up next. Thank you for being a member, Duchess D. What did you want to share?
Hey, I haven't been able to call in so long because you
I
do
know.
your lives when I'm working in the office, so I can only listen.
Sorry, but I'm glad you're here now for this breaking news. Lord.
I mean, what is going on? That's 3 Potomac arrests in 2 years. Are you serious?
Oh my God.
But Mia technically isn't on the show anymore. Now, we know she wanted Bravo to put her and relocate her to Atlanta, but that was just never going to happen.
Yeah.
And I definitely don't think it's going to happen now with this. But at the same time, Bravo sure loves rewarding bad behavior. So I don't think they'll put her on Atlanta. But if she pops back up on Potomac as a friend of next season, I won't be surprised.
You're right. You're right. I wouldn't be surprised if even they just shoot a couple of scenes with her.
Yeah, but it's just DUIs, insurance fraud. And how do you take $11,000 worth of furniture in the middle of the night? Maybe Gordon helped her. That's why she kept talking about him.
Well, that's not
I
implicated.
can't imagine her just lifting $11,000 worth of furniture by herself. And I know them kids didn't help her do it. So,
well, we need to protect Gordon so that the kids will have a parent on the outside.
he better not have. Maybe it was Bobby V who helped her move it. I don't know. But this is all alleged, and I wish her the best. But yeah, karma is a real one. But hopefully I'll be able to call in soon again.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Thank you so much, Duchess D, for calling in.
Have a good evening.
You too. All right, let's get to some more callers, guys. We're talking about this breaking news that Mia Thornton, formerly of the Real Housewives of Potomac, was arrested at the Atlanta airport earlier today in regards to furniture that she apparently took in the middle of the night, $11,000 worth of furniture from a condo, and the owner filed a police report on November 6th. All right, El My Bell's backstage. El My Bell, what did you want to share?
Hey, Kempire. I had to jump on. I'm so glad you're talking about this.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say, I don't know. I'm hoping one of the legal people, like Miss Esquire, gives us some information because it's like a short frame of time.
Yeah.
And it made me think of, remember when, God rest his soul, Prince, when he rented from an NBA player and he changed the carpet and painted the house purple and they just sued him to like change it back. So I'm wondering like how much time frame from the time you rent it where you make changes that you have to restore everything.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll find out, but I just wanted to call in.
A good question because the theory that maybe she moved out the old furniture, because remember she did that on Potomac when she moved into that rental in Potomac, and then she said, oh, she invested like $60 something thousand into renovating it. So maybe that's a good, alibi. I mean, but when were you going to move the furniture back?
Right. So I just wanted to call in, give my 2 cents. I'm so glad you came on.
Thank you, Elle. We appreciate you.
Bye.
Have a good day. Bye. All right. Pretty Pisces is backstage. We're going to bring her up next. Pretty Pisces, what did you want to share?
Hi, Kempire.
Hey.
Hey, I just literally just got back in the house and I seen this breaking news. I said, oh, Kempire gets all the exclusives, baby. So I love you. I always watch you.
Thank you.
But here's the thing. I know Mia, what the F is going on in Potomac? That's 3 arrests in 1 year, less than a year. Because Karen didn't go to jail and get arrested. In 2024, she got arrested. Yeah. And then here's another thing. Didn't she call GC now? So if I was him, I would use that, be like, I don't know nothing. I ain't remember nothing. And if I was in that airport, because I'm a pretty petty Pisces, I would have asked her for her autograph.
What? What is going on? Really?
I would just ask her. Yes, I would have asked, and I don't even like her. I would have just asked her. I've been like, "Oh, can I get your autograph?" And then, or can I get a selfie?
Damn, you're cold-blooded.
I'm just saying, but I love you and all your commentary. Keep up doing a good fight for us, and we appreciate you. That's all I wanted to come up and say.
Thank you so much, Pretty Pisces. Take care.
You're welcome. You too.
Bye. She was like, can we get a selfie? Can you imagine? No. All right, Lauren's backstage. We're going to bring Lauren up next. Lauren, what did you want to share?
Hi, Kempire.
Hey.
So I just wanted to shoot my shot at Mr. Officer with the
Excuse me. He's mine.
I saw him first.
Now you saw
So
him
yes,
first.
Mr. Officer, I love a man who is bald in uniform. I like long walks on the beach. I like truffle chocolates. And I love a nice glass of cold champagne. So if you're interested, hit up Kempire. He knows how to get in contact with me.
Yeah. Hit me up. I'll make sure he gets your information, Lauren. Not.
Thank you. Bye, Kempire.
Bye, Lauren. She really was shooting her shot. Y'all are terrible. Yeah, I'll have him hit me up, and then we'll make sure we get it to you. All right, Jari's backstage. Jari, what did you want to share in regards to this breaking news? Jari, are you there?
I'm just so shocked. Like, what is happening on the streets of Potomac? Like,
bad.
I almost choked on my breakfast. I was like, what is going on? I screamed at my desk, and my colleagues was like, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. Just somebody I know got arrested. But she deserves it, because I was so disgusted by her comments, because how can you go from saying Wendy is so kind to me, she called me, she texted me, she said, God has you covered, in the same breath say, I thought she knew. Yes, Wendy knows better. We hold Wendy to a high standard, but still, see, God doesn't like ugly, and she is so ugly, and her comments about Gordon and his mental illness as a mental health caseworker, I was so disgusted that she said all the things. So, look, nobody deserves to go to jail, but she needs to be brought down a peg, just like Wendy does. But yeah, that's my 2 cents.
Okay.
I'm still shocked. Thanks, Kempire.
Thank you, Jari. Take care. Bye. All right, we have Elise backstage. We're going to bring Elise up next. Elise, what did you want to share in regards to this breaking news?
Kempire, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so this just brings back up the whole little chiropractor business thing, like when they removed their access to the bank accounts, and Giselle was like, "You embezzling money." I wonder if they really were now, and they some thieves. And Gordon was complacent once again. I don't know. It just brought all that up to me again.
Oh.
That's all I had to say.
Oh, okay. I mean, that says a lot. Thank you, Elise.
Bye.
Bye. I mean, we never got a full understanding of why the family wanted to push Gordon out of the business. So it makes you think. But again, these are just allegations. For all we know, she can come to some sort of agreement with the owner, return the furniture. I just don't understand how you move furniture out. Because even for argument's sake, let's say she moved the furniture out and she moved her own furniture in. Wouldn't you communicate that with the owner? Like, oh, I moved the furniture out. I'm going to move it back in on this particular date. Like, wouldn't you communicate that? The way that the owner is making it seem is that she moved out in the middle of the night without telling anybody and took the furniture and the TV. So I'm not sure. All right. So Angel W is backstage. Angel, what did you want to share about this breaking news?
Hey, Kempire. Sorry, I got dropped out backstage twice because my baby daddy kept calling, but Mia is ridiculous. To say what she said about Wendy and then to have this hit back on her, I'm going to just say clink, clink, because you reap what you sow. And we know she don't got them kids. Gordon keeps those kids. And if Bobby V didn't bail her out, maybe she had Jacqueline wire the money to Ink to get her out. Who knows? So,
damn, y'all so shady. All right, Angel. Thank you so much for calling in.
and one more thing, Kim.
What?
Sorry, it's almost Black Friday. She did not have to steal that TV. It's actually Black Friday on some of those platforms. She could have did better.
But here's the thing: Black Friday, you have to pay. Black Friday in her house, she just took it.
That's true. 5-finger discount. We know those housewives have those sticky fingers. So just add her picture to the mugshot yearbook.
But
and holiday.
Wait, wouldn't you say though this is a very good mugshot?
Yeah, to be a 2D camera, not 4K. She looks way better than Wendy's. At least her hair is okay.
Do I still have Wendy's in here? I must have Wendy's mugshot in here. I don't.
We need to. That is what I'm gonna compare. I'm sending 2 ornaments instead because I sent you one that says the King of Pop Culture. You'll get it next week.
Okay.
But I'm gonna get one where I can try to get the mug shots of like at least the Potomac ladies on there. That would be cute.
Oh my god.
And it doesn't have to go on the tree in the studio. Put it in your living room.
I'll not put it in the living room. Okay. Damn. Okay. Thanks, Angel. We appreciate
just
it.
to see what Miss Esquire has to say. So
Miss Esquire must be busy. Look, this is breaking news, but I'm sure we'll be going live again for an update. So stay tuned.
Have a good one, Camp.
You too. Take care. All right. No, and for those that missed it, I did go over the possibilities of what Mia could be facing because it is more than $1,500. They're talking about $11,000. It's more than likely it's not going to be a misdemeanor and it would be a felony. But we shall see. Okay. Nota Queen is backstage. Nota Queen, what did you want to share about this breaking news?
Wee, Mia. Wee. Out of all the people that got arrested recently, she's the one that always gave jail to me. So this just feels correct. Especially after all that laughing and giggling she did about Wendy, only for her to be scamming right along with her. It's just, again, it feels correct because all Mia is good for is embarrassing her children, lying, and elder abuse. So she does need to be in jail. So if the allegations are true, justice or whatever, I hope it is served. Also, Kempire, you have a Kalani complex because that officer looked just like you.
What's a Kalani complex?
Kalani only date people that look like her.
Oh, no, a lot of gay men do that too. Just saying. Not me, but I'm just saying. I thought the officer was cute. I didn't say I wanted to date him.
And he looked like you.
Well, maybe I'm narcissistic. Goodbye. I know the queen. All right, but no, yeah, the gays be doing that, dating themselves. All right, we're gonna get to some more callers, guys. If you haven't already, be sure to like the video. It's an easy, free way of supporting not just my channel, but other channels as well. We had a couple of super chats that I want to say thank you for. Monique, thank you so much for the super chat. Monique says, these housewives are going out sad. Ladies, it's not that serious. Stop trying to keep up with the Joneses. You'll end up on the wrong side every time. Yeah. Kendra, thank you so much for the super chat. Kendra says, G should have left her at the carnival. Oh, damn. Natosha? Is that how you pronounce it? Thank you so much for the super chat. She says, I simply love your commentary. Keep doing an amazing job. Thank you so much, Natasha. Appreciate that. Elsie Charm, thank you so much for the super chat. Elsie says, Mr. Melanin and I would like to play... Mr. Melanin and I would like you to play Set Me Free by Dr. G. Maybe. Look, maybe. Do you really want to set her free? I don't know. She might be out by now. I'm assuming she's probably out. Taurus with the T, thank you so much for the super chat. Taurus with the T says, hey, Kemp, not me switching from your 5-hour dating live and missing the real T replay crew. You are watching the old live that was months ago that we did that 5-hour dating live, but it was a juicy one, right? I need to go listen back to it. It was fun. You can also hear it on the podcast as well, guys. Don't forget, you might be listening to this version of the podcast, so make sure that you subscribe to the Kempire podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify and give us a 5-star rating on there. But if you're not subscribed here on YouTube or Facebook, be sure to subscribe and follow us here. We are live for this breaking news. Did not expect to have this breaking news, but I saw it and I said, uh-oh, let me go live. All right, Demi's backstage. We're going to bring Demi up next. Demi, what did you want to share?
Hey, Kempire.
Hey.
I'm wondering if she really doesn't have. So here's a couple of things I'm thinking. The theories. I don't believe she has the furniture in Atlanta. I think she probably did dump it off to Gordon or something, and probably didn't care. She has that I don't care kind of attitude. I can do whatever I want. I'm a pretty girl. Whatever rolls around me. I think she probably just ignored their calls and ignored invoices, and they were like, okay, no problem. Because she was put it back. So it's probably, I don't think she has it just in Atlanta, just sitting in her new place. Or they saw a live she did or something where they actually do see the furniture. I'm not sure, but I don't think she really has it. I think I'm not saying Gordon had the furniture, he's sitting on the couch right now, but I'm saying I could see that being a scenario. I also had a question. I don't want to muddy anything. I have a question about Wendy. It's a real question, not a shady question. Can I ask it real quick?
Sure.
So I remember one of your lives you were saying how, and we know you can't have 2 insurance policies on the item, and I understand that, but why is it we can have multiple life insurance policies?
Well, I don't know. I mean, that's a good question for an insurance expert.
Multiple. Okay. I was just curious. Well, you have a great day. It was lovely talking to you, and we'll see you on the next live.
Yes. Thanks, Demi. I mean, I feel like we talked a little bit about that where you can, but I think what you can't do when it comes to the insurance, you can't claim it somewhere else and not let the other company know that you've claimed there. Because remember, certain insurances will only cover a certain amount. So what they're accusing Wendy and Eddie of is telling them on a recorded line saying, oh no, you're the only people, allegedly, because again, these are just allegations. they're claiming they made these claims at one particular place and then denied making the claim anywhere else. So I think that's where they got in trouble. Not that you can't have multiple insurances, but it might be because they weren't transparent about that they had already claimed it somewhere else. Maybe. All right, GC Charm is backstage. GC Charm, what did you want to share?
Can you hear me, Kempire?
Yes.
Okay, because it keeps cutting out whenever anybody talks. I can't hear, only when you talk.
Oh.
So you're the most important person. I'm going to tell you this real quick. I'm a retired law enforcement officer of 25 years. Okay? I'm just going to say this. Mia was trying to dry snitch, okay? She's trying
Wait,
to
what do you
snitch.
mean?
She was trying to tell y'all that Gordon had something to do with it, and he probably didn't, but she's probably putting it on him. But that
again?
Was yeah, that's when she said he has the key. She's trying to give out a little info. So whoever's listening, because everybody, never say anything when you get arrested. Don't say a word. Keep your mouth shut. This is the number to my attorney. This is my other person. That's all you say. Don't say anything else. Don't tell them where the key is. So that's dry snitching.
Well, if we didn't see her behavior on Real Housewives of Potomac in that last season, with how many times she really did throw Gordon under the bus, I probably would be like, oh, you know, you're being silly, GC. But no, I mean, she's done it before.
Done it before. And that's what she's trying to get whatever weight is on her off of her and put it on the G. And I feel bad for him, but you know what? He chose that pony.
Well, and while he was married to someone else.
Exactly. So his ex-wife, I'm sure, is like, that's what you get.
Damn, Holy Ghost fire. Okay. Anything
Have
else?
a good one.
Okay, thank you so much. Have a great one. Wow. I'm so, see, this is why I love our community. Our community we have so many people from so many different backgrounds. So we love it when you guys call in, because I would have never thought that. But she has 25 years of experience of investigating stuff like this. So not her dry snitching on Gordon, saying that he got the keys. Oh, damn. And we did call her Mia be lying. How did I forget? Oof. Wow. Yeah, we fixed the violin. Look, y'all want the violin? Lord have mercy. Where's my look. Oh, damn, what happened to the violin? Now the violin's broken again, y'all. I just changed the batteries yesterday, y'all. See? Get what you pay for. Damn it. Anyway. All right, let me bring up Audrey. Audrey will be our last caller of the evening. Guys, if you're just joining us, we had some breaking news that Mia Thornton, formerly of the Real Housewives of Potomac, was arrested at the Atlanta airport, the international airport, for apparently stealing $11,000 worth of furniture from her furnished condo in Atlanta. She moved out on October 28th, and the owner of the condo filed a police report on November 6th. She was arrested today at the Atlanta airport. We got the video footage of her being arrested. We'll play it again for you. Ariana says, Kempire, I have major dating updates. Okay, we might have to look. I don't know when. Look, when we have so many people getting arrested and breaking news, I don't have time to do the dating lives, but maybe this Friday. Stay tuned. Okay. All right, let's bring up Audrey. Audrey, what did you want to share in regards to this update?
Hola, Kempire.
Hey.
And let me just say this. Disregard the inbox I sent you, because I literally DM'd you this. And then and then I was watching Don Lemon when I got home from work. And then I saw something from you and I'm like, what? And so I switched over from Don to you.
Sorry,
and
Don.
I was like, he's already on it. Okay, real quickly. So remember I told you I ran into Mia at Kelly's party a few months ago. So I know where she lives. I mean, anyone who's from Atlanta, it's Marietta Street. And then my question is, and she was very excited. She was excited about, this is when she was still with Homeboy, not even when she got with Bobby. Yeah, with Ink.
Damn, sorry, Ink.
And so I don't know if that is the same place, but I know she was on Marietta Street. I was like, oh, well, you're not too far from me, blah, blah, blah. My question is this. Did you notice a few days ago, she posted that weird video with a heartbreak, and it was like all this stuff about she and Bobby V? Do you remember
Oh,
that?
I don't follow her, and every time she tries to post and get our attention, I intentionally ignore it. But no, I didn't
Okay.
know. So
Well, it
there might
was
have been some sort of breakup between her and Bobby V.
right. That's what it looked like. And people in the comments were like, God, I thought Bobby V died. It's the way it's posted. It looked like he died, but so then that happens, right? And then this happens at Atlanta, at Hartsfield Jackson. So I don't know if this is an angling to get back into the fold. Her makeup was done perfectly. Her hair looked great. That mugshot, like one of the callers said, was fantastic. So I don't know if this is trying to get back into like look at that. I mean, face for days. You can't even deny it. But it's like I don't know if this is her getting back into the fold or what have you, but I would just be very interested in knowing, if now Atlanta may be interested in picking her up, because I really felt like when we talked, and remember I told you, it felt like she was angling towards Real Housewives of Atlanta. And so they may pick it up. So that's what I'm interested in. And sidebar, I want to say to all the bloggers, be outside Hartsfield Jackson Airport. Trust and believe. Like it is really like a lot of celebrities come in and out of there, and it's like the best place to catch people. And and the crew is also very, very nice at Hartsfield Jackson. But listen, she looked great. I don't know if this is now a Real Housewives of Atlanta move. You may want to, if you want to say anything about that, what you think, but I don't know. They could pick her up.
I don't think they're going to pick her up just because
Okay.
she doesn't come from that cast, and there really is no history connecting them in a big way. I could
All
see
right.
them trying to connect it to Potomac.
Like get her back to Potomac?
Yeah, I could see them because at least there's a connection there in regards to her leaving the show and her knowing people. I could see them next season filming something with her, like, oh, what happened? If they're interested, they might not be interested. They
And
have
also,
enough going on.
and I just want to say one more thing before I let you go. I think there is a series here, and this is just like my TV mind working. There's a serious Housewives to jail pipeline, and it really needs to be looked at from every single show. Beverly Hills, OC, Jersey, Atlanta, New York, every single franchise, there is a Real Housewives to jail pipeline, and someone should do a whole series on it. I would watch it, like Hulu or something. Like I would watch it.
I'm sure TLC is working on it because they're watching. Hey, TLC.
Right. Hey, TLC. All right. Well, I'll let you go. Just wanted to do my little 2 cents, and I'm telling you, you are on it. You'll see I DM'd you, and I'm like, wait a minute, he's already got it. So have a good rest. I love your holiday backdrop too, by the way. I remember one time. Can I say this really quickly? One of the times that I found you funny, the first time I found you funny, I remember I was watching this when I was a new watcher, and you were talking something with your jingle bells. You were like, what happened to my jingle bells? Damn it. And I thought that was so funny, because that's something I was saying, like, damn it, what happened to my jingle bells? So anyway, I love that you love Christmas.
I do.
And I love your decor.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Audrey. Have a good night.
Bye.
Bye. You guys are a mess. I mean, I don't know, guys. We already have over 1,300 likes. If you haven't liked the video already, be sure to like the video. Shout out to everyone celebrating an anniversary. Romo, you're celebrating 42 months of being a member here on the channel. Everyone say happy anniversary. Okay. Teresa says, I switched from Don to Kempire too. Sorry, Don. They wanted to get their Potomac mess in. Sorry to Don, but Don's killing it here on these YouTube streets. But you see, Wendy, you could have been doing the same thing as Don Lemon. You could have really built a brand here on YouTube. He really took his professionalism from CNN and brought it to YouTube. He's nearly at 1 million subscribers. But they still come to me, Don, when they want the other mess. We just hit 555,000 subscribers, though, so congratulations to us. Bonita, thank you so much for being a member for 27 months. Bonita says, I just got her from Don Love You Kempire. Okay, I was trying to understand what you said here. Bonita, thank you so much for the love. We appreciate you. Shout out to our King's Guards holding us down in the live chat. Guys, we're almost at 1,400 likes. Keep liking the video. We're almost at 1,500 likes, but we have quite a few. We have nearly 3,000 of you. Well, actually over 3,000 of you watching, because we have almost 1,000 of you watching on X. Hey, X, I see you guys. What's going on? Jana on X says that Andy is an informant. Ain't no way. Lulu's watching on X, says Mia coming from Miss 4 Degrees last month. I'm sure she'll be silent now. Ooh. LV says, not me tagging you all late talking about I'm gonna be seated waiting for the live and I'm about an hour late making these kids dinner. It's okay. I appreciate you guys keeping me in the loop though. So do not ever not keep me in the loop because sometimes I don't see things. Sometimes I'm busy. I'm on the streets. I'm in London. You guys all hit me up when Wendy was arrested. I appreciate it. Okay. But yeah, this is some mess. I just want to remind you what Mia had to say when Wendy was arrested.
She just messaged me a couple days ago. You know, she's one of the very only, like the only ones who is like, you know, I'm so proud. You know, what she said was, God has you covered, right? So this is, I need a second because
I get it.
I opened my phone. I had no idea it was even going on, and I'm like, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm very, very shocked because I felt Miss 4 Degrees had it together. Okay? I thought she had it together. I mean, isn't Eddie an attorney, for heaven's sakes? Like, what the fuck? Excuse my language.
That was just a few weeks ago, a couple of weeks ago. So I do want to read to you what the Neighborhood Talk wrote in their caption because we have a little bit more details on.
She just messaged me a couple days ago. You know, she's one of the very only, like the only ones who is like, you know.
Sorry, I wanted to play this. Pause before we get into it. So in their caption, the Neighborhood Talk's caption of the body cam footage where Mia was arrested at the Atlanta airport for apparently stealing $11,000 worth of furniture from a condo that she was renting in Atlanta. They said this, the details are interesting. According to the incident report, Mia and a man by the name of Jared McGriff were renting. Who's Jared McGriff? Is that Bobby V's real name or is that Ink's real name? Can someone Google schmoogle it? Do we know what Ink's real name is? Because apparently she was renting this apartment with some other man. Kelly says, has Mia's arrest been verified? Are you not looking at this video footage of her arrest with us? Yeah, it's definitely verified. So they said, according to the incident report, Mia and a man by the name of Jared McGriff were renting out a furnished condo that actually is owned by a woman who lives in China. What? So is this why she thought she could get away with it? Wait a minute. I'm so glad I started reading the caption because this is a developing story, everyone, for those that are just joining. I hope whoever is watching this watches it from the beginning to the end because we're getting a lot of details. So apparently Mia and a man by the name of Jared McGriff, and we're going to Google schmoogle to see who that is if we know who that is. Renaya says, who's Mr. McGriff? Jared McGriff. Okay. Elias says, Bobby V's name is Robert. Okay, so it's not him. Is it Inks? Who's this new man? Okay. So, according to the incident report, Mia and a man by the name of Jared McGriff were renting out a furnished condo that's actually owned by a woman who lives in China. The reporting party says that Mia decided to move out one night in late October without notifying anyone and took all of the lady's furniture with her. She even took the little $650 television, allegedly. Let's watch this body cam footage again. Because she mentions Gordon multiple times. And they're now saying that, you know, we had a police officer, a GC, call in and say that she feels like she was dropping dime on Gordon.
Yes, ma'am. Come on. Good time. You want your hands? You want your hands? Hold on. Relax a second. Relax. You want your hands this way, or you want your hands turn inside the crying on this way? What's it?
Pause. Jacqueline says Jared was arrested with Mia, according to Google. Well, because his name is also on the apartment. So did he take the furniture or did she take the furniture? Well, look at this body cam footage. Not us investigating.
It's more comfortable. Okay. Let's. Okay. All right. That's fine. We'll go that way.
Pause. Is this verified, Miss Pachamami? Pachamami says the radio host Incognito in Atlanta is named Jared McGriff. Is that also Inc? Is that his official name? Incognito? The radio host Incognito in Atlanta is named Jared McGriff. He's the co-host of the syndicated radio show Incognito, posted on The Corner. Let me look this up for a second, because I just need to verify some of this information. Lord have mercy, not us investigating. Yeah, it is Inc. It is Inc. It is Inc, y'all. It is Inc. Lord have mercy. Here go Queen Black. The officer is handsome. You know what? I will fight y'all. Stop and play it. It's Inc. That's Inc. Yup, Incognito. That boy Inc. That's what it stands for, y'all. Inc was arrested too. But we don't care about Inc. So they had an apartment together in both their names. So who took the furniture from the place? Damn. So she might, not that she's innocent, but I'm not understanding. Like, I'm trying to understand what happened here. So who took the furniture? Did Inc take the furniture, or did she take the furniture? She might be innocent, y'all. She might just be wrapped up, but this is what she get for doing what she did to Gordon. So Inc was also, I gotta update the thumbnail with Inc's short self. Do we have a mugshot for Inc? Do we have a mugshot for Inc? Hold on. Lord. No, I don't see a mugshot for Inc yet. Lord have mercy. So now, this is a developing story, guys. So not only was Mia arrested, apparently what they're saying is that Inc was also arrested. Wow. Pageant Mommy says the radio host Incognito in Atlanta is named Jared McGriff. He's the co-host of the syndicated radio show Incognito, posted on The Corner on Atlanta's Hot 107.9. And we've just figured out Jared McGriff is Inc. Inc, the one that we've seen on Real Housewives of Potomac. Pageant Mommy said, with a cigarette too. Will do. Will do. What is going on? So, look, in all fairness, though, no, it's not a different DJ. It's the same DJ, Joy. Apparently, we figured it out. It's the same DJ. Tamia, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, Bonnie and Swipe, an Atlanta Real Housewife story. So both her and Inc were apparently arrested. I don't have Inc's mugshot, but apparently he was arrested because they both had their names on this apartment. Wow. The plot thickens. Let me continue playing this because she mentions Gordon in this.
Shit, y'all calling me. I'm gonna lock myself in the room, okay? When we get to the home cell, I'll take my call for you so you can relax a little bit, right? We'll probably be at our precinct for probably about 20 minutes or so I can finish doing my paperwork thing, and then we'll head out, okay? All right, bro. Okay. Go ahead this way.
I think y'all give it a watch when y'all move. We need to figure the stuff y'all think. Yeah.
All right, bro. Take care.
Street trip. It's me. Yeah. It's over. That's all of you.
Did you mind if you get shared information for me?
No. I didn't go. I just had somebody.
See, that's where she mentions Gordon. She says, by the way, have you shared this information with Gordon? So I don't know if she was snitching on Gordon, but I felt like Gordon, again, here he go, helping her out in a situation. You done left me for this man, and now look at you. Now look at you. You got arrested with this man.
Is it possible to like call him? He has the storage key.
What, is he still in the airport?
He has a storage key. So something about this story is not connecting. It's not making sense to me. Because it makes me wonder. So if you knew that furniture was in the storage, well, I don't know, girl. Be careful what you're saying.
No, you got lunch.
Okay. Yeah, where's this call?
Yeah. I just want to do the double, put that furniture back. This is enough is enough. Like, I have several emails. Whatever they tell me is trash.
She says in this body cam footage that she has several emails. So look, this might be resolved. She might not face any time, but this is serious.
All right, bro. All right, bro. All right. So we go straight down to that wall. My precinct's right there.
Look, in all fairness, I could see possibly, okay, I don't know, but I could see possibly, maybe she moved out, because remember, she hasn't really been with Ink since moving down to Atlanta. She's been with Bobby V. So I could see maybe she decided to move out. Maybe she moved out of there a long time ago. And maybe Ink is the one who moved the furniture out. I don't know. You know, here go Juju. She said, Atlanta police would be fine. If y'all don't get up off my man. Okay. So we've had some breaking news for those that are just joining us. Mia Thornton, formerly the Real Housewives of Potomac, was arrested, being accused of taking $11,000 worth of furniture out of a condo that apparently that she shared with Ink from Real Housewives of Potomac that she brought on the show, someone she's known since they were like teenagers. She apparently had this apartment in both their names and moved out in the middle of the night. I don't know if they have proof that she moved out in the middle of the night or she hadn't been living there. Who knows? So we've seen the body cam footage. This is a full live with a lot of information, y'all. We're going to continue this conversation in the comment section, but I do want to say thank you to all of you that sent in super chats, Venmos, Cash Apps. Demi, thank you so much for the super chat. Demi says, there is an amazing artist with the same name, wondering why his name is being searched so much. Oh, damn, Jared. Damn, really? Oh, no. Look, oh, no. Uh-oh. Right? Geneva says, Kempire, your face is giving annoyed, shocked, and at the airport. All of that. And embarrassed. OMG. Elijah, do you want to come up? I'm going to bring you up, Elijah. Elijah always got something good to say. Elijah, what did you want to say about Mia Thornton getting arrested?
Well, first of all, I want to say Miss CEO, right? Miss CEO, because she want to go ahead and say Miss 4 Degrees, Miss CEO, the joint, you know what I'm saying? Chiropractic. Like, I just don't. And then, you know what's crazy is the neighborhood talk putting her picture with the filter, and then the mugshot is like frying me. I'm like, why they have to do her like that? I'm in shock. Well, actually, no, let me stop lying. I'm not. I feel like this is very much so. Like, honestly, I'm shocked that it didn't happen sooner. And I don't mean this in a bad way. I don't. I really don't. I just think that Mia and Gordon's situation has always been a little foggy. So it's like, to me, this doesn't really shock me. If she would have done something like this, like, it wouldn't. I'm not gonna be like, I'm just. This is what I don't understand is why these people that there's other ways to make money. You know what I mean? And also, if you just can't afford it, you just can't afford to live a luxurious life. A luxurious life. Like, you have to. I feel like a lot of these celebrities, they don't want to come down from the high. And it's like, if you're not there anymore, then you're not there anymore. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? If you don't have the money to move to Atlanta, stay in Potomac or whatever it is. Like, whatever the situation is, wherever you needed to stay there. You know what I mean? Because now it's like you have kids, and this is the thing though. She poses Gordon to be so mentally unwell. So if he is, then why would you do something like this that might put you in a place where you cannot take care of your kids? Who else is gonna watch them? You may have family, but it's like they're not gonna have their mom. You know what I mean? I think that family is, great, but when you have when you're with your mom and your dad, it's different. You know what I'm saying? So I just feel that I don't understand why there's a lack of conscience, and especially when she is. It's like I said, when she was on that live stream talking about Miss 4 Degrees. Well, I'm like, Miss CEO. I said, really, those poster girl bodysuits really got to you. You know what I'm saying? All the how they were saying that she was sobbing that Sheen and Kiana died. Like, all that stuff is really getting to her because she's doing this. This is not it. You know what I mean? And I feel like in her mind, low key, I could only imagine you being famous or someone famous. And I know that she was already thinking about how this is gonna look on her. You know what I mean? And I just want to see what story she's gonna spin out. But I'm just really I'm shocked, but I'm not shocked that Miss CEO would do this. And I wonder how Gordon is gonna help her. But anyway, yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Gordon's already going to help her by taking care of those kids while she locked up.
Hello.
Thanks, Elijah. All right. I think that's a good way for us to end tonight's live. Don't forget, guys, you can subscribe to the Kempire podcast. You can hear special episodes, extended versions of our live recaps and whatnot, available right now on the Kempire podcast. While you're there, don't forget to give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. And if you want to know more about my skincare, head on over to butterskin.com and use the discount code Kempire10 for 10% off of your order. And for everything Kempire will be available in the description, including Are You Okay merch and tour merch are available at houseofkempire.com. More information, again, will be available in the description. Thank you to our King's Guards. Thank you to our subscribers. Thank you to our channel members. Become a member today at teamkempire.com/join. And thank you all for being here. And maybe if you're a new subscriber, let us know. If you're part of the replay crew, be sure to let us know your thoughts. And make sure that you watch the entire video. Watch the entire video because we literally had the breaking news and then we just got more and more and more and more towards the end. Not Ink being involved as well. Allegedly. All of these are just allegations. Just want to put that one out there. All allegations. Miss CEO was arrested at the Atlanta airport earlier today. Thank you so much, Deidre. Says congratulations on 555,000 subscribers. Thank you. All right. Anteka says that we are not saying that Wendy is better. Never throw stones when you live in a glass house. Oh, just saying. I meant to press this one. All right, y'all. I appreciate you all being here. Keep liking the video if you haven't already. Talk to you in the next one. Bye, y'all.
Here we go now.
Hold on. I forgot. You guys did request. Did everyone leave yet? Look.
Set me free. I wanna be free. Get on with my life now. I wanna get on with my life now. I got a brand new wife now. I'm gonna have a little baby child. A little baby child. A little baby child. Good job, Gregory. You did a great job. Here we go now.